Welcome back. I'm Chae-Gyun, and we start off with the top stories. The government has allowed only asymptomatic individuals under self-quarantine to vote in the upcoming general election. This is to ensure their right to vote while separating them from the general public to reduce the risk of possible infection.
The first principle in the guidelines for Korean voters under self-quarantine is to separate them from others. They must minimize contact with the general public before they reach the voting sites. They must put on masks from the moment they leave the places of quarantine. They cannot use public transport, so they should either walk or ride in their own vehicles. Each of them must be accompanied by a supervisor. They will also get to vote at a different time. They will be allowed to cast their ballots after arriving at the voting sites right before the polls close at 6 p.m. They must also wait in separate places. They are allowed to be outside only between 5:20 and 7 p.m.
자가격리자가 투표소로 출발했을 때, 그리고 투표 대기 장소에 도착했을 때, 또 복귀했을 때 자가격리자 앱이나 문자로 전담 공무원에게 보고토록 할 계획입니다.
Masked and gloved staff members will be stationed at the voting sites to supervise self-quarantined voters. Among the individuals who were notified by local clinics to self-isolate from April 1st up to 14th, only those without symptoms on the day of the election are eligible to vote. Until tomorrow, the government plans to ask citizens under self-quarantine whether they would like to vote on Wednesday. As of April 10th, about 56,800 Koreans were quarantined at home due to COVID-19.